Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you, and this time this trainer is using a triple shadow team. So another triple shadow team, but with Snorlax, Abomasnow, and Machamp. So it's not the traditional Victreebel, Houndoom, and what was the other one? Gardevoir, right? So definitely different picks to go with a triple shadow team. So it's very exciting. And first of all, let's begin shoutcasting it. He actually pulls a great switch to catch the Hydro Cannon with Abomasnow. In comes Bastiodon, so that is not good. These attacks should be neutral. Wait, Weather Ball is resisted, yeah, because it's a rock type. Okay, so yeah, Weather Ball gonna be resisted, so not doing much damage. In comes Machamp. Machamp is going to be able to do a lot. Gonna go ahead and shield this, even though Machamp would be able to take this. Because it's a shadow variant, it would actually do a lot of damage anyway. So Machamp's gonna knock out that Bastiodon, and I didn't see what came in, but Machamp is gonna go ahead and throw that Cross Chop. Going to be a Tropius. Okay, so Tropius actually using a shield, so that's really good for the Machamp. In comes Snorlax. Snorlax is gonna go ahead and go for the Body Slam. Doing a decent amount of damage. In comes Swampert, obviously wanting to save that Tropius for the Machamp. So Snorlax is going to go ahead and take this attack. Going to be a Hydro Cannon. That does do a lot of damage. This Snorlax looking to build up extra energy. Going to go ahead and go for the superpower. Maybe Body Slam would have been... Well, I guess both would have probably knocked it out. But picking up the shield either way. So in comes Machamp. Machamp is going to have to shield this. So the way you might be able to win is to farm down and go for Rock Slide. Is that what he's going to do? He does farm down the Swampert. In comes that Tropius going for the Rock Slide. Is this going to be enough? How much health does that Tropius have? I don't think it's going to be enough. Is it? No, it's not, but another counter is actually able to knock out Tropius. The power of Shadow Machamp coming through. Beautiful game. Beautiful match. I actually thought he was going to lose that one. I don't know how these games go. I thought he was going to lose that one, but he actually pulls it out. So that was really well played. I really enjoyed that game. You guys know I love triple shadow teams. Okay, we have a shadow for a shadow. So this is going to be Victreebel, both doing a lot of damage to each other. Looks like that Victreebel is doing a little bit more though. Snorlax is going to go for Body Slam, picking up a shield, and in comes Abomasnow. Abomasnow hoping to farm down. I mean, the moves are resisted, right? Leaf Blade, Acid Spray, Leaf Tornado as well. Although it still does a decent amount. Out comes Registeel. So Registeel is going to be hit by this Energy Ball, although it's going to be able to take it just fine. Even though it's a Shadow, Registeel is so bulky. It was nerfed, right? Its moves were nerfed, I should say, but it's still a super bulky Pokemon. So Flash Cannon will definitely knock out the Shadow Abomasnow. Machamp is going to look to farm down. Probably, right? I mean, this Flash Cannon would do a lot of damage, so Shadow Machamp will opt to shield it. Going to be that Flash Cannon, so Machamp is safe. But it's loaded on energy, and a Shadow with energy is very dangerous. So in comes Victreebel, going for the Cross Chop, hoping to pick up the final shield. Should be able to get it. No. Okay, going to allow that Victreebel to go down. In comes Azumel, so the opponent is saving the final shield for Azumel. This Rock Slide is going to do, yeah, I mean, about 35-40%, something like that. So out comes Snorlax. Snorlax, is it going to take this attack, or is it going to shield? Looks like it is going to take the attack. The Ice Beam will be enough to... Actually, it's not enough. My bad. But in comes Machamp. Machamp is going to go ahead and just charge up enough for 2 Cross Chop. It is going to go ahead and shield this. Azumel cannot get to another charge attack. He has 2 Cross Chops ready to go. I guess he's not even going to even bother and just feint down with counters. So wow, Machamp feinting Azumel with straight counters. Even those counters doing a lot of damage. That's the power of Shadow Pokemon. That's the power of Shadow Machamp. So yeah, that's I love this. I absolutely love it. Okay, so really bad lead. Obviously, the Snorlax is probably going to want to bail. Maybe not. I mean, the Licks are still doing a lot of damage, so I guess Snorlax is still hanging out. So, never mind. Snorlax is going for the Body Slam. Will we see a shield? Yep, shield coming out from that Medicham. Medicham will go for a charge attack. Snorlax is going to shield as well. Gonna be an Ice Punch. So this Medicham can probably get to another Ice Punch before the Body Slam comes out. Or not. Body Slam is coming out from the Snorlax. We might see the last shield on the Medicham side. Yep. Oh, no. No, we don't. So Medicham does go down. In comes Munchlax. So Munchlax going to be hit with the superpower. We might possibly see a shield if the Munchlax thinks it's a Body Slam. We probably won't. And he does. That does a tremendous amount of damage to the poor Munchlax. Down goes Snorlax. But in comes that Machamp. Machamp is going to Going to be able to farm down, going to shield this, likely just a body slam, but again, it still would have done a good amount of damage. Out comes Dewgong. Dewgong taking a tremendous amount of damage. It is an ice type, so it's going to be weak to these fighting type attacks. Going to shield that up, but the counter damage is just unbearable for Dewgong. Going to pull the switch into Abomasnow to catch the Icy Wind, so that was a really nice switch. And I mean, yeah, it's just a beautiful situation all around. So this Abomasnow is going to go ahead and go for the Energy Ball, which will be enough to knock out even after the attack debuff. And in comes that Munchlax, but that Munchlax is already out of health. So really cool win, really exciting. Yeah, I know. I love these triple shadow teams. Even if they don't always work, it's still a lot of fun to watch and a lot of fun to see. So I'm definitely down for it. So, okay, we have another game. So it's going to be that Shadow Snorlax versus Shadow Machamp. So this is, you have to switch if you're the Snorlax. Or not, never mind. The Machamp is doing a lot of damage. Snorlax is doing a lot as well, but Machamp is doing more to that Snorlax. So Snorlax is going to go ahead and shield and look to, okay, go for the superpower. A little bit surprised the Body Slam didn't come out. I mean, the shield is more than likely going to be used, yep. But it's okay. So Shadow Snorlax does go down. In comes his own Machamp. So Machamp is going to go ahead and shield the incoming attack. Going to be a Rock Slide. So down goes the opposing Shadow Machamp. In comes Shadow Hypno. So is this a triple Shadow team as well? So Shadow Hypno switches to Azumarill. It is not, but this is not a good situation for that Azumarill because this Energy Ball would do a lot of damage as it does. So no shield coming out. We'll have to see. I mean, Ice Beam is still going to do a lot to this Shadow Abomasnow because it is neutral or play rough, whatever it happens to be. Weather Ball actually just straight up knocking out that Azumarill. No shield being committed on the opponent's end. Weather Ball coming out. This opponent's going to have to commit their final shield at some point. There it is, going to commit that shield. This is going to be a tricky situation because that Hypno is going to be able to farm down that Machamp really fast. So Thunder Punch is knocking out Abomasnow. In comes Machamp. Machamp does get to the Rock Slide. Every time I think he's going to lose or in trouble, he pulls something out. That Rock Slide is going to be enough with that Shadow Boost. Also the Shadow defense decrease on the Hypno's end and actually able to win that. Again, another beautiful game. I thought he was going to be in trouble. Does he lose any game? I don't know. So we'll have to find out. But yeah, let's go ahead and begin the next game. So it's going to be Shadow Snorlax versus Azumarill. So yeah, I guess you just stay in, of course, if you're that Snorlax. So Snorlax is going to just go straight body slams. Obviously, superpower going to be resisted. So the way to go is going to be Body Slam. So this Azumarill does get off a charge attack. Hydro Pump would do a tremendous amount, if not knock it out. It is Ice Beam though, so that will not knock out the Shadow Snorlax. So the Azumarill probably going for another Ice Beam once it gets to it. The Body Slam coming out from Snorlax. So this will do a lot. Licks are going to... Oh no, the Ice Beam is coming out. Snorlax is going to shield and lick down, wanting to win that lead. So that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to be able to lick down the Azumarill. In comes Registeel. So Registeel going to be hit with this superpower. Will it shield? Probably not. No, that does a lot of damage to Registeel. Machamp switches in, trying to feint down that Registeel. Registeel going to go ahead and go for the charge attack. Flash Cannon. Wow, look how much damage that does. That's insane. In comes Haunter, immediately deletes. Yeah, in comes Snorlax. Snorlax does a lot of damage before it goes down, and Abomasnow might be able to farm down. I don't know. If this is a bait, he should be able to farm down. It is going to be a bait. Still does a lot of damage, but not enough. This shield coming up, and I believe the Powder Snow is going to be enough to clean up the game, right? I mean, this should be enough to knock out the Haunter. As it is, there's still one Pokemon left, that Registeel. Going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball. Weather Ball is resisted, but of course Registeel is so low it doesn't matter. It's going to shield, and he's going to be able to just farm down. He could have went for that Weather Ball and knocked out the Registeel. So Abomasnow is going to go down. Oh, the opponent still had a shield. Okay, the opponent still had a shield. That's why he was just trying to farm down. So he does lose that one, but that was still a really good game. Picking up a Dratini, so a really rare spawn as well. So yeah, that was a 4-1. That was really powerful, really nice set. So actually reaching rank 7 in season 3. So congratulations. A starting rank of 22-29, I think that was. So awesome. Okay, so jumping into the next set. going up against Emma. I don't know who Emma is, but we'll see how this goes. So going up against an Empoleon, a shiny one at that. So we'll have to see how this plays out. This Snorlax is doing a lot of damage with Lick. Wow, Lick from a Shadow Snorlax just does a lot of damage. It just does so much damage. Hydro Cannon going to be shielded. And this Snorlax is going to charge up for enough for 2 superpowers. Body Slam coming out. Will we see a shield coming out from Empoleon? Probably, yeah. Just going to go ahead and use that shield. Going to get off the superpower. This will definitely be enough to knock out the Empoleon. The shield is not going to come through. Snorlax is winning that lead. Most of the time, he just outright wins the lead with Snorlax. That's how crazy Shadow Snorlax is. I mean, Lick just doing a lot of damage. So in comes Skarmory. Out comes Machamp. So you would think this is a bad matchup for Machamp, but Machamp is doing neutral damage with counter, which does a lot, and Cross Chop gets to it so fast, he's probably actually going to be able to get to another one. We'll have to see. Will we see a shield? No. Maybe, I guess he didn't feel confident enough. Probably couldn't get to another one. So Machamp goes down, but in comes Abomasnow. Abomasnow farming up energy, going for the Weather Ball. There should be enough neutral damage going into that Skarmory. Weather Ball is going to be enough to knock out that Skarmory. And in comes that Venusaur, a Weather Ball going into a Grass type. You know how much damage that does, guys. Enough to knock out Venusaur. Weather Ball is actually a weak move, a relatively weak move. It just does so much damage coming from Shadow Abomasnow. It's crazy. I love Shadow Abomasnow. You guys know it. It's just absolutely insane. So we'll have to see how the next game goes. Shadow Snorlax versus Shadow Machamp. So this is a bad matchup. Will he stay in? He has been staying in against the fighting types, right? So it looks like that's exactly what's going on. This Machamp might want to throw immediately, as it does. Snorlax is going to shield and probably go for that Body Slam. Cross Chop would have been enough. So it looks like he's going Superpower? Yeah, it looks like he's going Superpower. I guess he wants to go for Superpower so it lowers his defense afterwards, and that Machamp doesn't get to farm any additional energy. That definitely makes sense. So in comes his own Shadow Machamp. This is almost a repeat of what happened last set, right? Cross Chop going to be shielded by the Machamp. Machamp does farm down. So this is going to be a tricky situation. We'll have to see. It depends what comes in. Going to be a Galarian Stunfisk. Never mind, it's not going to be a tricky situation. This Cross Chop going to be shielded. We'll have to see. He's going to be able to get to the Rock Slide, right? No, the Cross Chop coming out. Cross Chop going to do a tremendous amount to the Galarian Stunfisk. Doesn't knock it out. Switches in time to catch. Is this an Earthquake? Does he catch the Earthquake? He does catch the Earthquake with Abomasnow. Now that's resisted, but it still does a lot of damage because Shadows are really weak. In comes the Registeel. So Registeel is definitely a good answer to Abomasnow. But, just wants to add up in damage with this energy ball, right? And obviously has the Machamp in the back, so this Registeel definitely going to have to throw. It cannot farm down Abomasnow at all, not at that range. Flash Cannon does knock out the Shadow Abomasnow. In comes Machamp, just needs to get to a Cross Chop. Oh, getting to that Flash Cannon on the Registeel's side. That's really unfortunate. That will knock out the Machamp, and he's actually going to lose that one. But hey, really well played. So going to go ahead and lose that and jumping in again with the triple Shadow team. Wow, very highly ranked as well. I mean, in this, like, right now, right, he's highly ranked because, rank 7, rank 8, there's not many players that are ranked 9, I don't think. I guess we have some players, but, so anyway, going to be, okay, an Abomasnow lead versus Shadow Snorlax. So this Snorlax definitely stayed in, doing a tremendous amount of damage with Lick. Going to go ahead and eat this attack. If it's an energy ball, it's going to do a lot. It's a Weather Ball. It still does a good amount. Another Weather Ball coming through. This is going to pick up the shield from that Snorlax, no doubt about it. So Weather Ball is not going to connect, and the Snorlax has back-to-back Body Slams. Going to go for one. This has got to be enough to knock out the Abomasnow, right? Shield comes up, going for a superpower now. Okay. Definitely going to be enough to knock it out. Abomasnow is an ice type. No shield. Body Slam may have been enough as well. Probably would have been, honestly. But cannot get to it. But in comes the Abomasnow, the Shadow version. Going to go ahead and take this attack. It's going to be an Ice Beam. Does about half, which is a lot, but able to take it. In comes the Machamp versus Galarian Stunfisk. So this is a really good matchup. I actually might want to try this team, to be honest. I don't have the Shadow Snorlax. I would have to invest in one. I mean, I could get it, like I have it. But yeah, definitely a really powerful team, honestly. So going for the Rock Slide against the Azumarill, of course, because it resists fighting type attacks. So that's going to do a good chunk. Going for the cross chop just to get off chip damage. A little bit more than chip damage. Let's see. But I guess it's chip damage. Zumel going to actually just take it though. Going for a cross chop. This is Zumel is going to have to commit the final shield because it's going to get so low. Yeah, it's going to go ahead and commit that shield. Oh, it's trying to farm down. No, so it's going to throw the Ice Beam, which will knock out the Machamp. It's very close to another Ice Beam, probably literally one away. But the Weather Ball coming through from this Shadow Abomasnow, and this is going to take the win and knock out the Azumarill. So, very close game. If the Ice Beam came from the Azumarill, it would have knocked out that Shadow Abomasnow, but able to win that. So that was really well played. So jumping into another game again. I'm really enjoying these teams. You guys know I love triple shadow teams. So Shadow Snorlax versus this Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, so obviously Galarian Stunfisk does have a lot to watch out for. The superpower, the Earthquake, right? So this Stunfisk is going to go ahead and go for a charge attack. Probably going to be that Earthquake. Nope, going to be Rock Slide. Does a good amount of damage. This Snorlax is charging up energy. Another Rock Slide coming out. Will the Snorlax shield? No, it's not going to shield, realizing that it can take it. We might see a Body Slam bait. Yep, going to go ahead and go for that Body Slam bait. Hoping to pick up a shield. This Galarian Stunfisk does shield. Now it can go for the superpower. And this superpower is going to do a lot of damage if it goes unshielded. It is shielded. And then switching into Machamp. The opponent is down 2 shields. In comes Skarmory. This is actually not a great match for that Skarmory. Going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. This is neutral damage. Going to do a lot of damage. And going to be able to farm down, might commit a shield, going to commit that shield because this Machamp wants to be able to farm down the Skarmory, and it is able to farm down. So Machamp beating out a Skarmory. In comes Galarian Stunfisk. Going to go ahead and go for the cross chop right now. So this cross chop is going to be enough to knock out that Stunfisk. In comes Melmetal. Oh, Melmetal. Okay, so Melmetal, not going to be able to farm down the Snorlax. No way. So Snorlax is going to go ahead and shield up. So Rock Slide coming out. Able to get to it. Able to get to the superpower. The Abomasnow might honestly probably wouldn't have won, honestly, because it's going to be weak to like that superpower from the Melmetal. So yeah, really well played. Able to pick up that win as well. Yeah, this is a longer video for you guys. I know my streams are the longest ones when I upload those, but aside from that, this is going to be, I think, about 20 minutes compared to like the 5 battles. I think we have 10 battles, 2 sets. So it's going to be Shadow Snorlax versus Azumarill. So we'll have to see how this plays out. So it looks like just charging up energy, going for that Body Slam. So yeah, let's see. Let's see if it gets the shield. Does not get the shield. Imagine a Skull Bash coming from a Shadow Snorlax. How much damage that would do. So it looks like this Snorlax is going to accept this hit. Going to be that Play Rough. Does a lot of damage. I mean, that Azumarill, it probably can't farm down with Bubble in time. So this Body Slam coming out. The shield is not going to be committed. Can it bubble down? Oh no, it's going to go ahead and commit a charge attack. Is it going to be an Ice Beam or a Play Rough? It is going to be a Play Rough that will knock out the Shadow Snorlax. And in comes Machamp. Machamp is looking to farm down. Should be able to farm down. Yeah. Now a Shadow Machamp, a Shadow in general with energy is very scary. In comes Scrafty. Okay, I dig it. Let's see. Cross chop coming out. This will be enough to knock it out. Will we see the final shield? Yep. Going to have another cross chop. This is probably going to be shielded. It might be a power up punch, but still going to shield it. It is a power up punch that will boost Scrafty's attack. But this cross chop coming out, will the last shield be committed? Obviously, whatever's in the back is weak to Machamp or fighting attacks in general. Machamp does go down before another cross chop comes out. In comes Abomasnow. Going to go ahead and shield this, what I assume to, well, it could be a foul play. No, it's going to be a power punch. And in comes Galarian Stunfisk. So that's why those shields were committed. So this energy ball is going to go ahead and go into this Stunfisk. Does a lot of damage. And this Stunfisk is going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. I think Abomasnow survives this. Not barely, but another mud shot, and it's going to knock it out. So those are good games, and that's a 3-2. And here's the guaranteed Galarian Farfetch'd. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. See you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.